Hello folks, this is Terry Pugh from Elevated Learning. I wanted to talk to you today about using the data interpreter that's built into Tableau Desktop to help you clean up data that was not properly formatted in your spreadsheet file. What you see in front of you is the Superstore data that comes with your product, Tableau Desktop. And I've modified it and I've added 2 rows to make it not Tableau ready, meaning the first row does not start with the column headers like it should, followed by all data. What it does start with is a blank line and then the name of the company, Superstore, which is a fictional store containing office products purchases. All right, I'm going to show you in Tableau Desktop how it responds when it connects to a data file that's not properly formatted. We're going to first use the Data Connector Microsoft Excel to connect to that file, Sample Superstore, not Tableau ready. And once it establishes a connection with the file, you will be placed in this visual data window. Now, look to the left. The table I want to drag to the top pane is orders because that table contains all of the data that I want to build my report with. But then I see a problem. The problem is that the column headers are not there. They're generically named F2, F3, F4. And that's because Tableau has become a bit confused because the file is not properly formatted. Also notice that one of the rows contains nulls that didn't exist in the original data file. All right, so what we want to do is look above the list of tables that are included within that spreadsheet or the list of worksheets. And there's an option called Use Data Interpreter. I want to check that off. And look at how Tableau responds once the data interpreter cleans up that file. Wow, here we go. Now we have the proper names of the columns. This is cool. And also, hey, check out the first row. I don't see those nulls anymore. So the data is no longer confused. This is great. Now, I want to take your attention one more time to the left pane, and you'll notice that we have an additional item here that was not here before we turned on the data interpreter. You can simply hover over the view table and click it, and it simply shows you all of the clean data that was extracted from that file in the process. I'm going to close that window. You will also notice there's a link called Review the Results. If you want to see exactly what Tableau did, click that link. It's going to open up the sample data file that was used or generated during the cleaning process that the data interpreter performed. On this first tab, which reads Key for the Data Interpreter, it first tells you or gives you a description of what's happening here, and it also reminds you that Tableau will never update any of your underlying data. It always does that within the product itself, so you don't have to worry about your underlying data. Here we have a key that describes how to read the data that Tableau generates once it goes through the file. So the first 2 are really the ones I want you to focus on, the pink hashed marks and this little light green aqua color. All right, I'm going to go to the Orders tab and look. Here's that spreadsheet. It marked it up. The pink row it identified contains all of the column headers. And then look at the rest of the file. It's in that light green color. It identified that as the actual data values. So just an FYI that this marked sample file will be generated, and you can go to it, check out exactly what Tableau did if you question the results. Thank you.